are going. New updated. Yeah, let's start with that. Ah, fuck. I didn't even look at the fucking playbook.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off.
What city? I don't know if that was out.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Commodores ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Tech's offense will have the first possession of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Gets the back moving. They want to run this quarterback. Knocked down, could not turn the corner, and already this offense behind the chains. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's King. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Commodores! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you just run the pick six early and put yourself in a hole.
Negative play followed by a pick six.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hosmer. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Finding finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Action on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You can tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Looking downfield, it's Pavia. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on here, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge. It takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense right there.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Byrne. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense. Quickly.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
To the air on second down. The sure hands, it's Alexander. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wants to throw. It's King. Flips it out to the back. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll try the run. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double team high low. Chop on every single player.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Oh, yeah, so they better get it.
David inches right there. That's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Here's the handoff. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sends it back in motion. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. We'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's King. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive. But right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it for a big play. He found plenty of room and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive alignment.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a good job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Come on,
Well, he
defense.
gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. They're on the left hash. He'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. No good. After the miss, the lead is still full.
That's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield is King. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Quick strike complete. Turning it on. Inside the
That's major. I sure thought he jumped the corner up. That's major.
Yellow Jackets. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike out immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly. Have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Lost to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sherrill. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the ball, you will limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up and see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got an open man. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a great pickup on that one. And the Commodores have their offense in high gear. The sure hands, it's Hoskins.
If you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
2nd down coming up. Leaves it with the back. Defense holds their ground. Pick up of a yard. It's at the 26. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Vandy. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the Jets, and is gone.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
And these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass, it's King. Fires to the tight end. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And the evolution of the quarterback position, basically you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd down trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the outbound. They'll say he goes out of bounds, marking at the 46. They didn't get too greedy there. They knew what they needed, and he gets it just past the sticks.
Yeah, and I'd like to see the defense maybe be a little bit more aggressive, a little more in the face, because QB sees easy access. I'm going to throw the football. My receiver's got a little bit of space. He can get the first down. I'd like to see the defense make him work for it a little bit more.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Kane. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll try to do it himself. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they got it at the 33.
3rd down, I got this. I'll take this myself. He makes the read quickly. He calls his number. He has confidence in himself.
I like the way that play call was designed.
Goes and gets the first down.
And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Haynes. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Safe completion on the screen. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Got the quick pass. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. To throw, it's Kane. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. He's got 50 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And the Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
The Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Muscling ahead on third and short. Plows through the defense. And boy, is he close to that first down.
That's good defense.
Just a couple of inches short.
That's great defense right there. Way to swoon. Good shit, Toby.
Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
When you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Motion from the back. To the air, it's King. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
The Yellow Jackets with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Got it set up on the outside. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a first and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Rutherford. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Catch in the middle, it's Rivers. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Pulls and throws up the RPO. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and they've got it first and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Back to pass, it's King. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
The offense trying to throw it down quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on it.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll give it to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. They get to him as he throws. First half in the books. Time down to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your deep.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 20. And He slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown doors.
Man, this is why you see tight ends featured in offenses now across college football. They're so pivotal because they're so big, so strong, can break tackles, and then can outrun people and get to the end zone. Big play by the big fella.
And the point after is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Last time they had it, just an area with soft precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Under fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Offense working from the pistol. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. Got room on the return. Touchdown Vanderbilt. A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense.
Is it good?
Back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground.
There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking for room, it's Powell. Got enough for the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. To the air, it's King. They've got the screen set up. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense changing the play. Now from inside the red zone. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He makes a grab, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Well, a field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
And the Yellow Jacket.
Don't want to run. Stop biting on my damn pillow.
To cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job on this defense.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Caught in the backfield. It's Powell. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Let's go.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's King. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. So a drive there of 85 yards. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and I can get back that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Going to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hoskins. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots on defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Looking to throw, it's Pavia. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Man, listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. And that one will put them up. Second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Rutherford. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. He's been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that ball.
He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Finds him out of the backfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Kane. Pressure coming. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressure, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
And the Yellow Jackets need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
On fourth down, going to the air. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on first and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
He'll keep it himself. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Kane. The quick out. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal.
Running backs are wide receivers. They're doing such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, double team.
Sneaks it in.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run. But what a drive. Almost the full length of the field. 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
Looking for the time with the extra point. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Alexander. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Rush is on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense are hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a hit. That's reeled in. It's Hoskins. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. Turns it on in midfield. Wide open on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Commodores are on the move.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Vandy. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much juice on that one. He airmails his receiver out of bounds.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Patterson. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, looking to pass. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football, keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. They've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown Doors. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Good timing on the quick out. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Looking for a man. It's King. Takes a hit as he fires. Wide open downfield. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Holds and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This has been They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what...